I had a client. He was a mortgage broker. So his job was to get loans for people who were buying houses. And I think he was a very good mortgage broker, but he had a big problem. And that problem was he overpromised. So generally speaking, when he'd get a new client and they say, when can we have the closing? When can we get our house? He would say, okay, maybe about 8 weeks or 8 weeks. And it was true. If everything just went smoothly, it probably could be 8 weeks. But more often than not, it wasn't 8 weeks. It was 9 weeks or 10 weeks or 11 weeks. And so what happened was after the 8 weeks passed, the customers began to get upset. And of course, when they got upset, then that upset him. And in the end, even though he did the best job he could and probably better than most, there was a lot of unhappiness to spread around. So he had this habit of overpromising, like many of us do. So in my coaching with him, I talked about the power and possibility of underpromising. And so what he would do after we did some coaching on this, he would tell the client, well, it'll probably be 12 weeks. Could be less. I'll go for it being less, but it's going to be 12 weeks. And 9 times out of 10, it could always be 12 weeks or less. So after he promised this way, sure, there was some courage he had to choose at the beginning to say it's going to be 12 weeks. And there may be some upset from the client about, oh, is it really got to be that long? But he chose the courage and he communicated that to the client. And then when it came in at 11 weeks or 10 weeks or 9 weeks, he ended up smelling like a rose and everyone was happy. So this is just a specific example, but there's a lot of power in choosing the courage up front to underpromise. And even underpromise to yourself. Then you can be happy with yourself when you deliver it as much as you say or more. So look at the possibility of choosing courage to underpromise to yourself and underpromising to others, and leads to a much more happy and joyful outcome. Thank you.